Good morning. Welcome to what I would call Nana's Ranch, but I'm not really at Nana's Ranch. I'm at the house. And I'm about to clean Dixie's pen and give her fresh water, fresh food, fresh bedding. So I guess I'll get started. Hi, girl. All right, let's get you cleaned up, shall we? I don't know how this is going to go. It's going to be interesting. How's that sound? She's hiding in her kennel from me. That's funny. All right. What a mess. What a mess we have. I knew it would be messy having a goat living in the basement. And I was right. But the mess is pretty much just the shavings are going everywhere. And that's really easy to fix. First of all, with the broom and the dustpan, but then later with the shop vac. So I'll be able to get it cleaned up. Now you guys can't really see me much, and that's okay. Yes, I'm in here in socks. I'll be throwing them in the laundry as soon as I'm done. Forgot to wear my muck boots down. I don't like to have them in the house. I don't want to accidentally walk on the carpet with them. Hey, girl, you don't have to be afraid. I know this is all brand new stuff for you. Let me see if I can get this over here. It's funny, Dixie had access to my, oh, don't eat the plastic bag. She had access to my tripod. She's eating the plastic bag. Okay, so that's not going to work. She's full of mischief, you guys. I was going to hang the plastic bag up so that I could just put the stuff in it, but she's eating it because she's a goat. That's what they do. They're just so curious and so naughty, always. It's funny, though, she is hiding in her kennel. I guess just because I'm in here with her, I don't know. She's not afraid of me anymore. Maybe I can put this over here now. Actually, the thing to do would be to close her in her kennel. But where would the fun in that be? I've got a lot of hay to throw away. All of this goes in the compost pile. None of it gets wasted. It just gets used in the garden. It actually adds a nice variety to the compost. No, don't eat the bag. No, that's not going to work anyway. When I hang it, it closes up on itself. All I can do is say hi. I don't have the access to my chat. I apologize for not being able to say hi in person. Ah, gosh. It was much easier when Dave was down here with me and we had a bigger bag and it was inside of a plastic container. And I should have put my hair back. Lessons. I thought about my hair before I came down here. I should have put a band on it and pulled it back. And I thought, nah, I guess not. Or else I said, yeah, in my head, and then I forgot. I don't remember. I just remember thinking I should put my hair back. And then I kept doing whatever I was doing. So she's sitting, we have concrete floor, and the concrete floor has some kind of a sealer on it. And then we have 4 layers of cardboard on top of that to absorb the urine. And then we put the shavings down on top of that. And hopefully the shavings will keep the cardboard from getting too soaked, although they don't do a whole lot. They do a little. The cardboard will keep the concrete from getting too soaked, although I'm sure there are cracks in it. But then we have some, what's it called? Some urine treatment stuff. It's got some kind of an enzyme in it. And I'll just pour that on the floor here. It doesn't smell bad down here, you guys. It really doesn't. Well, of course, maybe my nose is broken. That's possible. A normal person would probably come in my basement and go, oh, guy, rude. But what would be rude? What would be more rude would be poor little Miss Dixie in her kennel over at the ranch. It's I'll say 6x12 dog kennel, chain link. And then she's got this plastic kennel here in it. Oh, she's out. She's behind me. Cool. You guys probably saw that. So we have kennels for her. But right now, even though her kennel is wrapped on, it's wrapped really well on two sides, and it's got a roof on it. The whole thing has snow in it. It's got, that much snow in it. So she wouldn't have been very warm. It got down to, did it get down to 9 degrees last night? Maybe a little bit lower. She would have been very, very cold. I'm planning on taking her out into the snow today, but it has to be a little warmer than it is right now. It's 22 degrees. I don't play in 22-degree weather. I was out front earlier. I was shoveling the front walkway just enough so that the mail delivery guy could bring the mail up without too much danger. Put a little bit of salt out there just so that it wouldn't ice over and make him slip. I wouldn't like that either. So I was out there doing that while Jaja was doing her business. And then I cleaned up her business. And now I'm cleaning up this little girl's business. Not doing a very good job. Yeah, I think somebody coming in my basement would say, pew. But like I said, I think my nose is broken because I don't smell it. Oh boy. I think maybe Dave is home upstairs. There's a lot of activity up there. Yeah, either he's home or the dogs are tearing the house apart. Hey, baby girl, are you eating my chair? She's eating my antique oak chair. I hope not. No, she spent a lot of time here. She might was lying down sleeping here maybe because there's a lot of poop right there. And a lot of her food that she's knocked out of the container. Maybe that's all it is. Maybe it's where she peed on her food and then it just soaked up the moisture and it looks like poop, maybe. That might be what's going on here. If you are a neat freak, don't watch my videos. If you're a germaphobe, don't watch my videos. Unless it's part of your therapy and you're trying to get over it, then maybe watch my videos. I don't know. Okay, so this is done. I feel pretty good about this. How about you, Dixie? Are you feeling pretty good about it? I feel good. Okay. She's gonna run. Oh, she's going in there. Okie dokie. There's a little more I could clean up. Never mind. I'm not done. There's a little bit over here. You guys probably can't see it. Need to get that out. Okay, Now I get to go find the shavings. Want to come with me, Dixie? Come on, girl. Come on, Dixie. Let's go find the shavings. Are you home, Dave? Oh, I'm just checking to see if you're home. Okay, I'm down here cleaning out Dixie's pen. Yeah, I'm done with that part of it. No, thank you. Okay, Dave is home, just so you guys know. And I found the shavings. Follow me, Dixie. Come on, girl. You're so good at being a goat. Here comes your daddy. Here comes your daddy. If you call her, she might come to you. Oh, you're coming around there. I'm on live stream, just so you know. You weren't here, so I went ahead and started one. Say hi to your daddy. Oh, I told you. I told you. I told you.
It's my Dixie chick. Hi.
I think he scared her. She could use some hay. Where did I? Oh, it's right there. She needs a fresh bucket of water. I don't know if you want to throw that out the door. Okay, thank you.
Yes. Go.
She's a little spooked. Do you want my help or not?
No.
Okay.
My Dixie chick.
Ooh, that smells good. Is my camera still recording?
Yep.
Okay, thank you for checking. Oh, it smells much better.
First step here, Dix.
Oh, yum. Oh, I put a zip tie. Is that going to mess you up? No. Okay, good. You have good num-nums, girl. Oh, he's behind us now. She'll get used to him in the forest when I let them.
Yeah.
She's just not used to dogs. She got used to me quick enough, even though she hadn't really been around women much. Can I hand that to you? Thank you. Here's this if you want it. If you don't, I'll just. Thank you. Can we get another bale of shavings today or tomorrow?
Yeah.
If I use all of them in this right now.
The latch broke on the back of on the tailgate of the truck.
What did?
The latch.
The latch broke. Which one?
You got to stick your fingers in and pull rods too.
Oh. That's not the first truck that's happened to us with.
No. Dirt squad.
Yeah, some of that has dirt in it. Okay. Oh, gee, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, well. I don't like the placement of this feeder. I have to reach over too far. I'm going to move it to another location. But all these pellets need to come out because she doesn't eat them. She eats around them. And then it makes it hard for her to get to the bottom. So I'm going to dump this in a container and I'll take it over to the ranch and give it to the other goats who aren't quite so picky. Yeah, I know, you have your preferences. I get it. She'll learn how to eat those when she's with the other goats, but for now she doesn't like them. Hey, girl. I'm going to get you some water and some fresh food. Poor baby. Poor baby. Oh, poor girl. Hi, you got a whole flake of fresh hay? I got fresh food coming for you, my sweet girl. Oh, gosh. I'm getting all hung up. That didn't feel great. Okay, there you go. It'll be easier to add food to. There you go. Now I've got to get you some water. Hi, sweetie. I'll feed you in a few minutes, honey. Can you drink out of that? Oh, yeah, that's fine. To make sure that the bucket is high enough. Hey, everybody, I can see you all. Hello, hello. Bye, chirping. Hey, Larry. Yeah, Larry, we're supposed to get rain tomorrow. It should clear the driveway. Dave's been working on the driveway, but the rain will wash away any snow and ice that's left. It'll be very nice. Okay, I'll get you some grains. Just a moment. Just a moment, little girl. Okay. I got your food. She knows where her food is. It's in a big red bucket over here. I'll turn the camera a little bit for you guys. You can see she knows her food is in this red bucket, and she tries to break into it. She's not quite tall enough to cause any damage. Oh boy, she wants to though. Okay. Goodness. That's what the food and water side of her kennel looks like over here. There you go, girl. She gets more of this food every day than the goats at the ranch get. Per goat, she gets about twice as much as they do. Okay. Oh, goodness, she's so fidgety. Here we go. Okay. We don't have a mouse problem in the basement yet. Having a goat live down here might change that. I don't know. We'll see. 6 people in here. Thank you so much for the 2 thumbs up. I appreciate that. This is Dixie Rose, and she's a Nubian Nigerian dwarf mix. She's 3/4 Nubian, 1/4 Nigerian dwarf. For a while, I was forgetting she has the Nigerian dwarf in her, so I was concerned that she's so tiny. But then I remembered, oh yeah, she's 1/4 Nigerian dwarf. So she's really taking after that side of her, which is fine. And she's going to be bred to our miniature Nubian buck. Oh, Larry. Yeah, hit the like button, y'all. I deserve it. Thank you, Larry. Yeah, Larry, I don't, Dave has a snowblower, and he walked up and down the steepest part of our driveway yesterday quite a bit with that snowblower. Then when I was there in the evening doing the evening feeding, he was on the tractor scraping it and bringing buckets of snow up to the top. And I don't know what he's been doing over there for the last couple of hours, but he's been over at the ranch for a couple of hours. It is free to hit that like button. It is definitely free, and to subscribe. And Dixie Rose is the reason some people subscribe, because they like seeing her. Well, one person I'll say is very disgusted with me for keeping a goat in such a small pen. I should be, what did they say? Reported. I should be reported. But my comment back to that person was, reported? No. deported. Deport me to the Bahamas. Deport me to Costa Rica. I didn't say that, but the Bahamas for sure. Deport me to an island paradise. I'm sick of all the snow. I'll take my goats with me. I'm sure they would love to live near the equator. I think they'd be very happy. I think that'd be awesome. So I don't know if I got reported or not. She's in a 4 foot by 4 foot dog kennel, and then she has an extra large sleeping kennel. Let me show you her sleeping kennel, which is probably, I don't know how big that is. All right, Larry, you have a good meeting with your lawyer. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you for the thumbs up, my friend. So she's got a decent little life. When it warms up, she'll go outside. Tomorrow, for sure, she's going outside. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. We have a covered area in the backyard where she can go and hang out. And then when it's not raining, she can run around on the grass and eat and all that stuff. Oh, you have to go see your lawyer. Oh, okay. Tomorrow. I hope you can get out of your driveway. I hope Uber can get to you if that's how you go. But she's got a good situation here. She's got the hay. That's a hay holder. There's a hole on the side of it she eats out of. And she's got her water bucket and she's got her food. And you can see she is loving her commodity mix. She really does. She doesn't like those little brown pellets. But you know what? At some point, she'll start eating them. When the other goats are with her, she won't be able to be so picky. So she'll start eating those little brown pellets and she'll like it. That's good that you drive. I hope you can get out of your house and down. I don't know if you have to go down or up or just out of your driveway. I only shoveled about a 6 foot area today, just around our mailbox. Put a little salt out so that the mail carrier wouldn't slip and fall when he brings our mail to us. And that was enough for me. I wanted to do the whole walkway from the house out to the sidewalk, and I changed my mind. I was out there starting to scrape and thinking, you know what? No, I don't want to do this. For one thing, our snow shovel is plastic and it doesn't have a good bite to it. So all I was doing was creating kind of a sheet of ice instead of really clearing it. It wasn't really going to be a good thing. That's why I brought the salt out. I thought I could clear all the snow off, but I really couldn't. But it's supposed to rain tomorrow, and that'll change everything. That'll be good. Thank you to whoever just gave me another thumbs up. I appreciate those. I do a lot. We've been here for 23 minutes watching Miss Dixie. She did pretty well just now being out. She ran all around the basement with me because I had to holler up the stairs to see if Dave was home because there was a lot of activity up there and I was a little concerned because the dogs are up there without supervision, all three of them, and I didn't want something to happen. But I have to do something. Unfortunately, I've got to go do, hello, Hind Amal. Hello. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for saying hi. I appreciate that. I have to go put something in the dryer and I have to go get some more water for her bucket. Even though she can drink that, it's kind of a stretch for her. So I think I'll go. I'll be back in probably 5 minutes. You're welcome to stay. You're welcome to go. If you leave, definitely hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications. You can just click on that bell for all. It'll tell you whenever I'm going live, whenever I drop a video. I used to drop a lot of short videos every day. I don't really focus on the shorts anymore just because of my phone. My phone doesn't like me having too much media on it. So I don't really spend a lot of time editing and posting shorts anymore. Go ahead and check out my what are they called? My long form videos, the ones that are horizontal. Go ahead and check out some of those. I need the views on them because YouTube informed me that people watching my shorts was no way to get monetized. Not that I need monetization at this point. I finally became an affiliate. I've got 2 companies that I'm affiliate for, which is awesome. One of them happens to be Amazon, which is very easy to do. It's just a matter of me doing all the paperwork and taking a couple of classes and figuring out what I need to do. Because this kennel is one of the items I'm going to drop in my store. Quite a few people have asked about it. We're going to use it for our little dog when we travel and go to the races this summer. spring, summer, and fall, because she's going to go with us. We're going to put Jaja in boarding because Jaja has severe separation anxiety from me, and she tears up the house when I'm gone. So we're going to put Jaja in a boarding facility. We went and checked it out. It's a really nice facility. I think she'll enjoy it. I hope so. I really do hope so. Hope she doesn't climb the 8-foot chain link fence and get out. That would be horrible. She has tags, so if she gets found, she'll definitely be okay, but that would be horrible. Anyway, we're going to be boarding her. Then we don't have to worry about the pet sitters coming to the house as much. We'll have somebody checking the house every day for sure, but it won't be quite so much. And we take Chaos with us as well. So, all right, I've got to go upstairs, do a little bit of laundry. I'm going to bring down some water for Miss Dixie, and then I will talk to you guys in a few minutes, okay? Poor baby. Poor baby. Oh, poor baby. Okay. Uh, I don't know. She was probably on our bed. Oh, you're loud. Hi, girl. Are you auditioning? There we go. Happy, happy? Okay, I feel like I've done some things today. I've got 2 loads of laundry done. I need to do a 3rd load of laundry. Maybe 4. I should probably wash my coveralls, or overalls rather. Hey, 5 people in here, 4 thumbs up. Thank you so much, you guys. Go ahead and hit the like button if you like this kind of video. She is a goat. She is in my basement. Her name is Dixie Rose, and she's down here because it's too cold outside for her right now in Northeast Tennessee. She's been living in a kennel near our other goats. We've only had her for 2 weeks today, so she's in quarantine from the other goats. So she has no one to snuggle with, plus they would be bullies with her. They wouldn't let her sleep with them anyway. So she would probably freeze to death in the very, very cold weather we've been having at night, and the snow and the wind and all that. So she's at home in the basement living a pretty doggone good life for a goat, if you think about it. She's got no cares, except that she misses her people, which is me and my husband. She's in love with him. She's getting used to me, but she's in love with him for sure. She'll go outside. If it gets up to about maybe 35 today, I might take her outside. Used to have a cousin in Collarville. Okay. I don't know where that is. Is that near Central? I'm not real familiar with the state. I mean, I know where Nashville is. I know where Knoxville is. I know where Memphis is. And oh gosh, what's that big old long Chattanooga? I know where Chattanooga is. Maryville, Bristol. I know where some of the bigger cities are. I've heard of Collierville. Okay, so it's probably one of those little towns that used to be little and now it's just they've all kind of grown together around Nashville as Nashville gets bigger and bigger. There's a lot going on over there. I would be working a lot more if I was over in that market, but it would be a lot more expensive to live there. Hi, girl. She moved to Alabama. Okay. We did not like the weather in the Nashville area. We tried to get out of the tornado area, but we ended up in the Tri-Cities where, I don't know how many years ago it was, a dozen years ago, maybe a little bit more. There were multiple dozens of tornadoes that touched down in the area where we moved to. And we had a funnel cloud blow through the ranch one day. Someone told me it was actually a tornado, but the weather services were saying it was a funnel cloud, that it never hit the ground. Our friend's property was pretty much decimated by it. So I don't know who's right. I don't know who's wrong. I know we had some kind of activity like that. It didn't do much damage on the ranch. It knocked down a couple of trees. That's no big deal. They didn't hit the road. They didn't hit any buildings or any pens. They were just out in the forest. But it definitely knocked some tree branches down on the road outside of our ranch, and our friends, where it probably did maybe momentarily hit ground. It was crazy. He described it, and it sounds like pandemonium when that thing blew through. In her 80s, in bad health, that is. Well, I'm glad she has her son to move in with. That's good. That's good. Bad health in your 80s. I don't know, Larry. I don't know what's going to happen to me when I get in bad health. I mean, I've been in bad health for the last 3 years, but I've been able to kind of bounce back. I don't like it. I don't like the unknown, not knowing when I'm going to get sick again. Kind of had the feeling the last couple of weeks that I might be having some more issues, but I'm just sort of listening to my body and paying attention. And if it gets worse, or if I see any other symptoms besides just the sensations, oh, she's a Slurpee drinker. She's a messy drinker. Oh my goodness. If I start to notice things more and more, and I'm looking for other symptoms, then I'll get a hold of my doctor and find out if they can, check me out. We'll see. She was your grandmother's cousin. Wow. Okay, she must be your grandma's younger cousin. Sorry for the cough. I didn't use my asthma inhaler last night, nor this morning, and I should have. In fact, that should have been one of the things I did when I went upstairs. I used to be allergic to goats. I don't think I am anymore. Haven't had any issues with them. It's funny though, I got tested. The allergy doctor did the big old test. He went down my back and he said, "Oh, you're allergic to goats." He said, "Well, it's a good thing you don't have to worry about that." And what he didn't know was my husband had just bought our first goat. And she slept. We drove 2.5 hours to go get her. And she was just a baby. She slept in my lap on the way home. I didn't have any symptoms of an allergy to goats, but that was funny when he said that. I didn't say anything because we were planning on, even though we lived in town at the time, we were planning on moving to our ranch property in the mountains and our house just kept falling out of escrow, fell out of escrow twice. So while it was in escrow, we went and bought this goat. And she was just the cutest little thing. She was a boar goat, and we named her Bordeaux, like the wine Bordeaux. That made sense to us. And the house fell out of escrow, and then it went back on the market, and then it was in escrow again. People were looking at the house, and we had a goat in a kennel in the backyard. And they were like, oh, and we also had a bunch of chickens. So we left 2 of the hens for the lady who bought the house because she really wanted to have chickens. So we left her with some food, water, instructions, and 2 hens, which was our gift to her. And if she didn't want them, hopefully she found someone else to take them. Donna Shoemaker. Isn't that funny how people's names used to be whatever their profession was? One of my daughters looked up a family name like 10 years ago, I don't know. And she cracked up because the family name dated back to probably the 1700s, maybe even further back. It was what they called the people who scraped the human excrement and animal poop out of the streets and off the sidewalks in France, which cracked me up. I mean, she busted up laughing when she found out what the family name meant. It was the people they were the ancient sewer workers. So she wasn't a shoemaker. Well, there you go. One of my family names, when translated, means Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. It means 3 bells, and the 3 bells are for the chapel. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, which I thought was really interesting. Who would have thought? I don't know, man. Maybe they were the church people, but that was what the name meant. 3 bells, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. That's the family that I can trace back the farthest. You're a messy eater. She's just spilling hay out of her mouth, but she's eating her hay. That's good because honestly, she didn't like the hay when she first moved in with us, and she went a whole day without eating hay, which isn't good for them. They're ruminants. They have to have hay in their belly. She ate plenty of commodities, so maybe that's what saved her from getting sick. But a goat can go down and die pretty quickly if they stop eating. Have to give them a vitamin B shot pretty quickly. And if it happens on a Friday night, it's not a good thing. I don't have a real good pharmacy right now. I do need to get some vitamin B. I need to find my box of syringes in case somebody does get sick. I can give them a shot. But when they stop eating, they can get a really bad problem. It causes them to have seizures and their brain swells and they die, and they need a vitamin B shot right away. So if they get sick at night, you don't know it. By the morning, they're just kind of comatose. At least that's my memory of it. It happened to one of our neighbor's goats. No, her husband was? Okay, a truck broker. Okay. What do you want, girly? You just want some more plastic to eat? You gonna be nice to me? She kind of almost gave me a kiss yesterday. She's not like a dog that would lick, but she definitely was snuggling up to my cheek yesterday, being a sweetie. Hey, girl. She just wanted fresh food, fresh bedding, fresh water. She's going to just cry when I leave. Oh, my goodness. Dixie Rose. Dixie Rose, you're such a cutie. I'm going to get her a dog tag that has her name on it and my phone number on the back. So if she ever gets lost, she can come home. Yes, you're never going to get lost, are you, Dixie? Never. We won't let that happen. Just blue eyes from the Nigerian dwarf. They're kind of blue and amber colored eyes. They've got kind of a swirl in the color. You got a belly right now, girl. See, this is why I thought maybe she was pregnant when we got her. She had a little bit of a belly, but I didn't think it was a food belly. I thought it was a baby belly. You're just a mess. She's kind of having a tantrum. She's eating with a vengeance. I don't know what she's doing. Sometimes she rips around. She goes under her feeder and then into her kennel, and She needs exercise. She needs to go out in the snow. Maybe I'll put my boots on and run around out in the snow with her. She follows me, so I'm not too worried about her running off. And if I take her in the backyard, she'll just be in the fenced area. Dixie Rose. Hi, pretty girl. You're so cute. You're always going to be cute, huh? And you and Sparky are going to make beautiful babies. Yes, you are. She doesn't have to eat out of the top of this. There's a hole on the side. You guys saw her pulling stuff out of there a little bit ago. What are some of the other names people have? The excrement remover was just a crack up. That was really funny. Well, the millers, they milled. The shoemakers made shoes. I don't think cobbler is the last name, but shoemaker. Oh gosh. I wonder if there's a family named Farrier for the people who did the horse's hooves. First they pee, then they poop. The scary thing is when she was running around in the basement the other day, she pooped, and I didn't see where she peed. I'll find that, I guess, eventually. I'll treat it. She's got those little white markings on her side. We had one that had markings like that on the side, looked like a bunny rabbit. It's really cute. But there was a time when I was too tired to take care of a lot of goats. Basinger. Huh. That's an interesting name. Do you know the history of the name? Basinger? Sometimes I know names were spelled incorrectly when they moved here from the old country and they went through Ellis Island or wherever they landed. My husband had family that came over through Ellis Island. My family that I traced back the furthest, they came before Ellis Island. One of them came as an indentured servant to William Penn. So that was way back when, 1600, 1630, I think, either 1630 or 1631. And then his wife was already here when she was a teenager in 1629. She came with her parents way before Ellis Island. Just came over to be settlers, to work and build a nation. Hey, cutie. I'll be sure and get video when she's running around if I can. My phone may not let me take any video. I'll have to see. Hopefully it will. I'll delete all the videos I have on it right now and all the photos and restart my phone, delete the trash, then restart my phone. I might be able to get a couple of minutes worth of video before it tells me storage is full. What are you doing, girl? She hasn't been up the stairs yet. The stairs go up almost directly to the kitchen. If she were to go up the stairs, I could take her out the kitchen door and into the backyard. Then she'd have to go down some stairs that are a little bit slick because of the snow and ice. I don't want her to slip and fall. I don't want you to break your leg. No. I have set a couple of broken legs in my day, assisted with the setting of them. One was a goat and one was a sheep. We had a little sheep named Mochi, and he was 2 days old when one of his parents accidentally either sat on him or laid down on him and broke his little leg. So he came to live with us. He was a bottle baby. He was a sweet boy. He was a very sweet boy. Unfortunately, he got Johne's disease and had to be put down. Not sure how he got that. Your mom was a Frank. Okay. Oh, wow. Very common name, huh? The Frank name. Hey, cutie. You got hay on your ear. She knows how to fix that. I'll fix that. She's got a little horn coming out of her head. She's going to be a unicorn, I think, unfortunately. The disbudding didn't really take. It's not a fun process to disbud baby goats. It's a terrible process. Hey, girl. If you just came in, this is Dixie Rose. She's a Nubian and Nigerian dwarf doling. She's about 9 months old, and she just came to live with us 2 weeks ago today. She's still in her quarantine period, so we don't have her with the rest of the goats. She's also too small to be with the rest of the goats. They'll pick on her and bully her. So she's in a kennel by herself next to the other goats where they can see each other and get used to each other. But this week she's in our basement because it's far too cold out for this little one. Hey, G-Man. Far too cold outside for her to be by herself in her kennel just because of the snow and ice. It was down to 9 degrees last night. In the basement, it gets down into the high 50s to low 60s. There's a heater vent, let's see, about 6 feet away from her pen here. So she gets plenty of warm air when the heater's on. And she's living down here in the basement for, thank you for the thumbs up, for another, well, few days, I guess. She's not traveling with us. We're going to Florida pretty soon. And she'll be over in her kennel when we're in Florida. She'll be fine. It's going to be down into the 30s at night, I believe, and up into 40s, 50s during the day. So she'll be fine. She'll grow a little more cashmere on her. She'll get nice and fluffy, at least she should. And she'll be very sad to be in her kennel at the ranch. But then when we come back, I can let her run around. No, G-Man, you are right. You are right. She's very lonely, but she's only been with us for 2 weeks today, and our herd hasn't accepted her yet. They're much bigger than she is, and they would bully her and possibly injure her, so she's by herself, and we're in a once every 30 or 40 year storm right now as far as the cold temperatures and the amount of snow that's falling. So she's in our basement, but my husband and I have become her herd in the last week. She's been down here with us. Once we get home and we're moving in toward the end of February, she'll be able to run around in the forest with our other goats during the day, and then at night she'll go into her kennel where she's physically safe and she'll be warm enough in there. But yes, they're definitely herd animals. They need friends. So when I walk away, she screams and cries and cries and cries and cries. And then if she hears us upstairs, because our bedroom is right above her, she hears us wake up in the morning and she starts to holler. As soon as noises start happening upstairs, she's like, "Ma, I need to go see my people." Yeah, she's in quarantine for about, well, generally I do about a 2-week quarantine and I check their body out, make sure they don't have any sores, make sure they don't have a cough. She looks fine as far as worms go. I'm not concerned about her bringing any diseases like that into the flock. But it's always a good idea to quarantine a new animal for a period of time. I don't know the history of the flock she was with, how closed it was. She does need her shots, and I'll deworm her. It's just not been real good weather, and we've had a lot to do the last little bit, just getting ready. But once she's out in the forest, she'll be able to eat lots of pine, lots of oak, and cedar. So that'll help her gut as far as any parasites go. But I will give her a quick deworming. She needs her CDT shot. Hey, girl. She's a healthy little girl. I'm really happy with her. She's just so tiny. And the breeder even said she's a lot smaller than he thought she would be. So she has a lot of those Nigerian dwarf genes in her. Her mom was small as well. I don't know if her mom was half Nigerian dwarf. Maybe her dad was a Nubian. I'm not sure. Her brother, this little girl was a twin. Her brother was half again as tall as her. I mean, he was big. Well, I shouldn't say half again as tall. He was about maybe 8 inches taller than her at the back when they stood next to each other. He was quite a bit bigger and longer than her. So she's just a little thing. Oh, God. She needs to run around outside. She's got so much energy. Dixie, Dixie Rose. Hi, sweet girl. There's nothing happening. That was really funny, though. There's nothing going on, sweetie. No. I've got the water bucket up kind of high so she doesn't poop in her water. That's a favorite of goats. They love to poop in their water. So I try to give them a source of fresh water that's up higher. Sometimes I'll put it on bricks so that it's up high enough that it is above their butt level because they do poop in everything. She may have scared herself, Gina. Oh, my goodness, girl. She just made a noise. Sounded like she hurt herself, but I don't see where she might have hurt herself. She's feisty. She needs to go outside and run around. I'm going to go check the weather and see what it is. And if it's decent, I'll take her outside. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'm just going to go check. If it's decent, I'll put my shoes on and I'll let her out. We'll go out in the snow and she can run around out there. I was just checking the weather. If it was a little warmer, I was going to take her outside in the snow. Just a minute. I'll be back up in a minute. Oh, baby girl. Okay. We're not going anywhere. It's only 24 degrees out right now. Sorry, girl. Oh, hi. You didn't know I was coming down? I was talking. Yeah, she's got more energy than this little 4x4 pen can handle. Oh, gosh. Okay, guys, I am going to have to cut this live stream off. It's been 52 minutes. I've got to go up. I've got to do some shopping for my mom, go spend some time at her place, getting some of her bills transferred over to a different account and things like that. So we have one vehicle with four-wheel drive right now, and that's the only one I feel comfortable driving on the city streets in. So now that Dave is home, I'm going to take off and go take care of that. So you guys have a very blessed day. I don't know, G-Man. Go ahead and tap the bell for notifications. Sometimes I time my live streams if I know for sure I'm going to be able to live stream and I schedule it for a certain time. I try to do it every day. I think I went 2 days without live streaming just because I was having kind of a funky couple of days with the weather and all going on and just tired. Been tired lately. Yesterday I slept all day. So anyway, one of the animals that can chew on metal. Oh my gosh, I have pulled so many things out of my goats' mouths over the years. They're ridiculous. Sometimes they swallow things before I can get to them, and somehow they survive. I don't know how. All right, you guys, God bless you. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next live stream. Thank you, Larry. Be well. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you, G-Man. Appreciate you being